Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 late games, post game show, Sunday Night Football pregame. That's a Sunday Night Football update show, I should say. Uh, and and I just want to. We had a. Let's get to those late games right now because we did have. Uh, we had some great late games today. The L.A. Rams beat the. Actually, that's wrong. That's a The San Francisco 49ers beat the LA Rams 30 to 23 today at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. And boy, this was one of those games where uh, the 49ers just really uh, had this game from the get go and did not let up. And the Rams did lead 17 to 10 in the second quarter, but then the 49ers tied it with a Brock Purdy up the middle 1 yard touchdown, and that tied it at 17. And then the 49ers had a field goal in the kicked by Moody in the third quarter, and it was 2017. And then Debo Samuel left and for 11 yards, 11-yard touchdown. Extra point is good. It was 27-17. And then Maher of the Rams scored a touchdown, kicked a field goal, actually. It was a 48-yard field goal, and it was good, and it was 27-20. And then uh, Moody kicked another. It was a 26-yard field goal, and it was good, 30 to 20. And then Maher a 38-yard field goal, and it was good. It was 30 to 23. But that was as close as the Rams would get, and San Francisco got the win. And that was as close as the Rams could get because as they had to go 3-and-out, but they kicked a field goal, but then and it was good, and that was as close as the Rams would get as they as the 49ers get the win by the final score of 30 to 23. I gotta give the game balls to the 49ers. Brock Purdy, 17 of 28 yards, 206 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 116 yards, one touchdown, 20 attempts, and Debo Samuel, 6 receptions, 63 yards. So San Francisco goes to 2-0. Rams fall to 1-1. They'll have some work to do for their next opponent. So next week. Uh, Dallas Cowboys just romped all over the New York Jets to go to 2-0, 30 to 10 today at AT&T Stadium in Big D. Uh, the Jets just the Cowboys just really had this game in hand from the get-go, and they never let up. I mean, the Jets had chances, but they could not take advantage of it. They only set up for one field goal and one touchdown. And and Prescott's touchdown pass was big plays with Brandon Aubrey, kicked five field goals in a 28-yard rookie's home debut. And the Cowboys just really had this game in hand. They just could not be touched. Zach Wilson threw three interceptions in his first start since Aaron Rodgers' season-ending Achilles tendon injury as the Cowboys went to 2-0 and finished the season sweep of the New York teams. Dallas opened with a 40-0 win rout of the NFC East rival Giants, while the Jets were 1-1 coming off an emotional overtime win over Buffalo, and after Rodgers was injured on the fourth snap of his New York debut. Right. The Jets they had some opportunities, but they couldn't take advantage of them. And the Cowboys took advantage of every New York Jets mistake. And so that the Jets fall to 1-1. They'll have some work to do for their next opponent, but I have to give the credit to where credit is due, and I have to give the game balls to the Cowboys. Uh, Dak Prescott, 31 of 38 carries and attempts, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Uh, CeeDee Lamb, 11 receptions, 143 yards. And Tony Pollard, uh, Tony Pollard, 25 attempts, 72 yards. Uh, Dallas will get ready for their next opponent. And rounding out the late games, or actually, no, there's two. The New York Giants rallied, scored 24 unanswered points in the second half, and kicked a field goal in the final seconds of the fourth quarter. The final 2 minutes to really come from behind and beat the Arizona to go to 1-1 after their embarrassing loss to Dallas last week. Uh, uh, Still 31-28, and the Cardinals fall to 0-2, and they wanted to avoid an 0-2 start, but were not able to do so. And it was close though. This game was a horse race, and it was close. And I got to tell you, I really feel the Giants really kept Arizona on their toes, and Arizona kept the Giants on their toes too. And it was in the it was 23 seconds left, and Gano 34-yard field goal, and it was good. That's when he kicked it with 23 seconds left, and it was good, and it gave the Giants the win. But the Arizona just they had the lead, but the Giants climbed right back into it. So I got to give credit to where credit is due. Uh, Daniel Jones, 26 of 37 carries and attempts, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Saquon Barkley, 17 attempts, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. And Jalen Hyatt, 89 yards, 2 receptions. And they get the game balls. And rounding out the late games, and this one, Denver had led, but then Washington came back and took the lead. But Denver scored a touchdown in the final seconds of the fourth quarter, tried to go for a 2-point conversion, but it got deflected, and Denver looked for a flag, but there was no flag as the Washington Commanders beat the Denver Broncos by 2 points, 35-33. Boy, what a game, and what a game this was. But Denver falls to 0-2, and they did not want that. Washington goes to 2-0. And I have to give credit to where credit is due, and that is I got to give it to the Commanders. I have to give it to them. Sam Howell, 27 of 39 carries and attempts, 299 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson Jr., uh, 18 attempts, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Terry McLaurin, 5 receptions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown. They get the game balls for that one. So Denver will have some work to do for their next opponent. And right now, with 31 seconds left in the first quarter to second quarter till halftime, excuse me, the Miami Dolphins lead the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football 10-3. It's a 1st and 10 at the New England 20. So we'll see. And right now, I am 9-4. Excuse me, 9-4. Yes, I am 9-4. My brother-in-law Eric Hoyle is 8-5. So if I win with this one, I'll go to 10-4. My brother-in-law will go to 9-5. So we shall see. Hopefully, I'm hoping Miami can hold on to really win this game. So we'll see. And that's just about going to wrap it up for Scout Sports 101. uh, late games, post game show, and Sunday night football update show. I'll be back with the Sunday night football post game show once the game between the uh, Dolphins and Patriots has concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.